The drumming circle is the section in the curriculum of our Beyond Social Skills group, so I wanted to take a moment and give you a little bit more information about it and the thought process behind it. It is designed to follow Beat the Odds program, which was developed by UCLA Arts and Healing. This is an 8-week evidence-based program that takes a positive developmental approach in building core assets for resilience, which then leads to reduction in problem behaviors. Beat the Odds integrates the power of drumming and group counseling to build those core social emotional strengths and skills, such as focus and listening, team building, positive risk taking, self-esteem, awareness of others and awareness of self, leadership, expressing feelings, and then management of anger, anxiety, stress, and all the feelings that come with that, empathy, and gratitude. The program has been shown to reduce a spectrum of behaviors, some of those being inattention, withdrawal and depression, post-traumatic stress, anxiety, hyperactivity, attention deficit, and oppositional defiance. This is a program that emphasizes process of learning and not performance. Therefore, no musical experience or drumming experience is required to participate in the program. The program does include a therapeutic dimension, which involves elements such as positive affirmations, emotional coping strategies, and guided interactions with rhythmic activities that serve as a metaphor of life. Then all of that gets followed by reflection and dialogue about the process, the metaphor, and kind of what came up through that process. It encourages the development of growth mindset, which then embraces mistakes in the process of learning, and quite literally the process of drumming, which has been seen to show and be associated with greater positive risk taking and achievement. So why drumming? Why is it such a big deal? Why are we incorporating it and talking about it? Now, drums have been used as a key way to communicate, unite, heal, and celebrate throughout human history. So they are pretty powerful, and there's a reason behind that. Drumming is very universal and inclusive activity so that it builds that sense of community, it enhances positive emotions. So it actually quite literally feels good to take part in it and just be involved or be present in that drumming circle. Rhythm is very grounding and it keeps us present. So when we talk about stress management and anxiety decreasing, that grounding and mindfulness practice is really going to be key as we are trying to kind of keep ourselves in the present moment, grounded and mindful of what's going on around us, as opposed to getting in our head and going into the future, which is where anxiety likes to live in. Drumming engages so much of our brain that it quite literally crowds out stress, grief, and pain, which all interferes with learning. So we're so focused and it's so effortful for our brain to drum and participate in the drumming circle that it quite literally has no more capacity to focus on all the other uncomfortable feelings such as stress and anxiety. Rhythmic synchrony, which is what we're going for with the drumming circle, and we're trying to drum as a group instead of being solo drumming, builds empathy and positive behavior towards others. So it really creates that sense of connection, sense of growth, and belonging. Drumming in general is both energizing and centering while enabling that nonverbal expression and connection between others that we continue to talk about. Regardless of participation level, everyone is part of the group, so we're not really requiring or focused so much on how much are all of the group members participating. Just being part of the group and just doing just even being present and being there without necessarily interacting, especially in the beginning, still helps with getting all of those positives. And as we go through the different weeks, participation and involvement really just tends to grow because, again, drumming is just a very engaging and freeing activity. I'm hoping that this was a helpful overview and it gave you helpful information. If you were interested in finding out more information about the program, more information about UCLA Arts and Healing and the research behind Beat the Odds program, you could go and find that on their website, which is artsandhealinginitiative.org.